So here we have the Mitsubishi Outlander on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot area first of all. As you can see, the tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we have got plenty of boot space available there. We've also got that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. And as you can see, it's a 7-seater, so this is the amount of space you'll have if you fold out those 2 rear seats as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter over on the left-hand side, speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see, firstly, the total miles for this car. They are 62,866. We have the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature gauge in that section as well, and it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so clearly we are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have phone and stereo controls, cruise control and speed limiter, the minus and plus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then in the centre, the main touchscreen for the car, which includes satellite navigation, as you can see. We have a few physical buttons down the right and left-hand sides, but after that, as I say, it becomes touchscreen, so we can access our radio, we can adjust the volume for the radio up there. You can see we've got our FM stations. Down the bottom here, we can change the source of the music that we listen to. So FM, medium wave, long wave radio, DAB radio, CD player, SD memory card input, USB and iPod input, and once you paired your phone, Bluetooth audio, as well as being able to make and receive phone calls. Obviously, you'll be able to listen to your music as well. Hit the phone button, and that is where you will pair up your phone. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll also see the full colour reversing camera as well. Below that, we have our dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. The air conditioning is on at the moment, so it's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed, which you can hear it doing to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will take auto off straight away again. Below that, we have some storage, 12-volt charging socket. You can plug the key into that slot should you wish to, but you don't have to. As long as the key is in the car with you, you'll be able to start the engine. 2 cup holders, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We can lock the car into 4-wheel drive from here, and we have driver and passenger heated seats with 2 different heat settings on each as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we hold for this car. So as you can see, the V5 registration document, 2 keys, stacks of service paperwork as well. It's also worth mentioning that if this car requires a service or MOT within the 6-month period at the point at which we sell it, we will also do those for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Watson Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.